Chaudhary from One Productions. In this tutorial, we will learn about a text effect in Photoshop CC 2015. I will recommend 2015 because we will use multiple layer styles which are not applicable in Photoshop CC 2015. Oh, sorry, previous versions. So that's why I am using Photoshop CC 2015. So let's get started so that I will show you what I am actually talking about. So go to Photoshop, go to File, New. For simplicity, press Ctrl N from your keyboard. We will give it a name of Android. Nice. Size of the document, you know that 9020 by 1080 pixels, and the other settings are as they are. Hit OK. Okay, so the color which I am using is 383E05 for the background. Hit OK and press Alt plus backspace and give it a name BG for the background. Nice. Now we'll press T from our keyboard and type our text. I'll use Android. Okay, so I have typed my text. So change this color, foreground color to white. So we'll click on this arrow, double arrow. Okay, so press Ctrl T. Okay, the size of the text is 210 pixels and the font is Android. This font is also included in project file, so you can download, or you can easily go to google.com and type the Android, and you can easily download from the font.com or the any website. So it's completely free. Okay, so the we can say that alignment is 44.73 pixel, which is not I can say focus, which is not, I can say, concern with it. So okay, so the distance between each letter is 190 and the size is 210 pixels, and hit OK or click on the check mark. Now press Ctrl A by selecting your move tool and go to the second icon and from last to second last. Now press Ctrl D after doing centered this. Now we will do the main thing, which are lines. So we'll zoom it in and selecting a rectangular marquee tool, we will select the area, exactly the same area of the text, like this. Create a new layer, name this as A for the A letter. So press Alt plus backspace from our keyboard. Now press Ctrl D to deselect that. Now press Ctrl T to size it up, and we will size it right with the text. So like this. Okay, so don't take it too much top, so it could be disturbing our font. So now press Ctrl T again and drag it right out like this. Okay, so good. Very nice. Now we will do it quickly because we now only have to copy and drag these lines right along with the text. So let's do it quickly so we can save our time. Okay, so we have copy and pasted all of its lines. So we'll select all of these layers and press Ctrl G to merge them in a group. Call it as Android lines. We take it right downside and we will select both of these and press Ctrl G, or we can say simply we don't need to create this group. So we'll open this up and drag this text into that like this. Okay, so we will now press okay. So what we have to do is we will rotate this to 45 degrees. So press Ctrl T by selecting this group and press shift and give it a little click like this, and we will rotate this to minus 15. Very nice. I think it's minus 15. Yes. Okay, so now we'll take it to the side and like this. Nice. Now hit a check mark. Now press Ctrl 0 to size it up. Okay, so now what we have to do is we will simply give it some colors. So I will give you some color codes which I am going to use in this tutorial or for this layer or for this tutorial. So let's create a new layer and press Ctrl G to take it in a group. So we'll call it as colors. We will take it right under this group, and now what we will simply select our polygon lasso tool and we will click and select the area of the font like this. Okay, select the color of 202458. Nice. Now press Alt plus backspace. Now press Ctrl D to deselect that. Now we'll create a new layer again by selecting this lasso tool. We will select the select the area again. The second color is 1A, 1A, 8, E, A, 3. Nice. Hit OK. Now press Alt plus backspace again to fill it with this color. Press Ctrl D to deselect that. Okay, so we have a little error here. We have a little error here. You can see that it's showing a little conspiracy. So what we have to do is we'll simply pick and drag it right under the text and select all of these and drag them to the like this. Very nice. It fixed our error. Very nice. By selecting only, pressing the down arrow and the left arrow one time, it fixed that. Whoa. Okay, so now what we have to do, will simply fill it with another color. So we'll create a new layer again. Sorry, don't need to rename layer. So we'll select the lasso tool again, and we will select the text area. Okay, so here the code is EF2323. Hit OK. Now press Alt plus backspace. Now press Ctrl D. Deselect that. Create a new layer again. Select the lasso tool and select the text area again. We will do this couple of times so we can select area easily. So nice. Okay, so the last color I am using is CF4A1D. CF4A1D. Hit OK. Press Alt plus backspace and press Ctrl D to deselect that. Okay, so we have filled the colors and we have increased the bars so nicely. Now what we have to do is we will simply apply some effects, but I have an amazing thing to apply. So I will give you a little trick so you can get better idea what is new in Photoshop CC 2015. So we'll go to effects and go to blending options. Nice. Okay, so I'm going to tell you that I didn't remember all of these effects, but I have saved my styles, layer styles, in this. So we'll click on this and I will tell you that what I have applied for this. So I have applied only these layer styles. So click on blending options and first I have applied inner glow. So the blending mode is overlay. Overlay, you can see that the inner glows. Come on, show it up. Not showing it up, so we'll change it to the overlay. What is this? Okay, so inner glow is 98 key instead of 100%. It's 100%. Color is white and the technique is software and the choke is 5 and the size is 16. Range is 50% and jitter is 0. Now go to the drop shadow 1. Okay, so for the drop shadow 1 I have used the blending mode of overlay. You can see that. So I will change it to overlay and the color is white and the angle is 90 degree. Distance is 17 pixels, speed is 0 and size is 57 pixels per inch, and the other settings are as they are. Now we'll go to the drop shadow 2. Blending mode is normal, the color is black and the opacity is 62%. The angle is 90 degrees with global lighting checked. distance is 5, speed is 24, and size is 16. Contour is checked and selected this one, and noise is 18%, and the link knocks out drop shadows. Okay, so now go to the third drop shadow. The blending mode is normal, color is black, opacity is 100%, distance is 9 pixels, speed is 10 percent, and the size is 24 pixels. The contour is all this time also the same. The ripple effect, or we can say the ring, double ring, and the noise is 18%. So you are thinking about how I applied these three drop shadows in one blending options. So we'll simply, if you want to increase the drop shadows, we'll simply press on the click on this plus, and we have another. So as you know, we have enough drop shadows, so we don't need these. So I will select this and delete that. Okay, so as you know, we cannot remember all of these settings sometime. So what we have to do is we'll simply go to layer styles, oh sorry, styles, and we'll type new styles and type the name of the style as example tutorial, and hit OK. So include layer effects and the include blending options and add to my current libraries. No need to current libraries, hit OK, and we have our we can say blending option here. So we have a couple of more blending options here, but we will save our blending options here. So hit OK. Now press Ctrl 0. You can see that with these blending options we have some, we can say, noisy shadow. What we have to do is we will simply zoom it out, and I think I would say we will work on now background. So the select all of the colors group and press Ctrl J, hide this group and press Ctrl or selecting this background color and create a copy of this and select uh, this one and this one, colors, all colors, and press Ctrl E. Now we will go to filter, noise, and add noise, but it is too much, so we will go to 5, or we can say 4, hit OK. Now we will go to filter, filter gallery, very nice. Okay, so we'll go for ripple size is 8 by selecting option ripple, and the ripple magnitude is 2, hit OK. I hope it will not do bad impact on our final thing. Okay, so nice. Now what we have to do is we will simply drag our Android logo here in this. Oh come on. Okay, so now what we have to do is we will simply drag this Android logo. All these files are also included in project files, so don't worry about that. Now press Ctrl T and press Shift and rotate this like that. Now press Ctrl 0 and we'll open this up, and we'll simply go to we go to filter and blending options, drop shadows, but the drop shadow which we are using are normal and less spread, so nice it like this. So the distance is 5, speed is 13 pixels, size is 6, and the opacity is 62 pixels, and the blending mode is normal, only one applied. So the noise is 0%. Hit OK. So we have finished our tutorial here, but I'm not going to stop here because we will do a lot more. So I will tell you what we can do more with this wallpaper. So we will simply minimize that and we will drag a texture. You can stop here, it is perfect and awesome, but I will do more. So we'll pick, sorry, we don't need this, so we'll simply pick and drag this texture right directly on this wallpaper and press shift and alt and size it up like this. I have a little noise in background because it is daytime, so that's why I'm sorry for that. Great, great, and now we'll press Ctrl 0. Very nice. Now in Photoshop CC 2000, or we can say previous versions, if we apply any short key like press Ctrl I, in previous versions it was not applicable or it was not allowed on smart object. So on in Photoshop CC 2015 we have this command to apply effects here. So we'll press Ctrl I like this. Okay, so we will press Ctrl I again and again. You can see that it is recording all of its work. So press Ctrl L directly and we will simply slide the slider to black like this and we will increase this to white. Very nice. So the point to note it is here, make it as much black as you can. So the black pointer is 0.30 and the white is 214. Hit OK. You can see that we have all of its records. So we'll simply go change the blending mode normal to screen. Perfect and awesome. So we'll take it right under this text. So nice. But we will take it to the top. Not too much, but we'll take this and right to the right under this, and now we'll take it to the like that. Nice and perfect. Okay, so we do couple of more things, like we'll copy this and hide this and we will change its blending mode to overlay, and you can see that we have another effect. So we'll press Ctrl I and we have this text effect, or we can say layer effect, and we will, if we will press Ctrl, it's enough. I think we have learned too much, but I have another thing here. We will hide these for these textures for the time being, and we will press Ctrl J, our colors, and we will go to filter, noise, and add noise, and we will increase the noise to 50. Hit OK. Now we will go to filter, blur, and motion blur, and change this to 15 and hit OK. Now press Ctrl F again and one more time. We'll apply it couple of times. So good. but it is not good for our work, so we'll press and delete this. I have an error here, so simply press Ctrl J, go to filter, noise and add noise, hit OK, go to filter, blur and motion blur. Now we'll press Ctrl F one time, two time and three time. Very nice. Now we'll go to normal to overlay, or overlay is much better. So good. Now I'll pick and drag this right top of the on top of all of these layers, or under this texture, and now we'll call up our texture text effect. So cool, looks amazing and perfect. But I have another thing to tell you, that we can do one more thing. It's pretty much awesome. You can play more settings and you can get more better effects. So the thing is that we will simply hide this and hide this one. Now I think we should okay, so we will take this and write on the top of this all of these layers, and now we'll show these all and this one also. But the thing is to focus is that we'll press Ctrl T and rotate this to -15, right like this text, and press Ctrl and shift Ctrl Alt and shift, and drag it right out so we can get better understanding. So it will be fill all of its area, hit check mark. Now press Ctrl 0. Now we will go back to the Android lines, go to effects and blending options. So I have another layer style. The only difference between this is I have add a gradient. You can see that I have a gradient of metal. You can see that it looks awesome. It's all depend on you. You can play these settings. So we'll go to gradient. The blending mode is normal and the opacity is 100%, and the gradient is I have created is, the first one was color of 3F 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 and hit OK, and the third one was 6 D6 D6 and D6, and then select this one and these colors, couple of things you can create. And I have saved this gradient with metal, so nice. You can do much better results with that, so hit OK. You can apply or not, it's all depend on you, and the angle is -60 degrees, and the other settings are as they are. Hit OK. You can see that it looks perfect. So you can do without gradient or with gradient. So I would like to do it with gradient, so or without gradient. So all of these are awesome. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please subscribe to our channel and do comment if you have any problems, told us, and we can give you a better understanding. And I hope if you have any confusion, please comment right under this comment section, so I will reply you back soon and fulfill your problems. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please subscribe to our channel again, and thank you for watching. Keep watching, keep supporting, and keep sharing. See you next video. Take care.